So anyway, here we are doing another show segment today, which is titled "How to Approach Him." What we want to do is we want to teach people, especially women, not to say there's no men in this town. Being single and all the things that I've done over the years, I've never had a problem meeting people because I talk to them.
Yes.
And if you practice talking to somebody just to say hi, like you're like that, Sandra, you talk to everybody.
I know.
So the answer is learn to talk to everybody first. If you're nervous about talking to somebody you like, which we all are to a certain degree.
But we all know what the temperature of the room is as soon as we walk into it. And so that's an important factor. If you feel uncomfortable, if you feel there's something not quite right there, trust that sixth sense. But if you walk into a room and there's a great vibe and you just feel like you're ready and that there's openness in the room, take advantage of that. God, go for broke, you know?
Oh,
don't let that
totally.
slide away from you, because it's not very often you walk into a room where you really feel like you belong, that it's the right time, the right place. Take full advantage of that. Some people are just out there and they want to make everybody happy. They just have that vibe.
And that's a good thing to know. As much as you might get defensive about it, go, well, I was smiling. But you probably...
I'm smiling on the inside, asshole. You know?
Fuck you. What's your problem?
Yeah, did I say you could talk to me? Yeah, because you know what? If you are overly friendly, some people might take that as something wrong with you.
So the first thing you're saying is what we need to do, first and foremost, is if you are dateless, and it's happening over and over and over again, and all you're doing is saying, I never meet anybody. Everybody around here is blah, blah. Yeah. And I hear this from so many girls.
And those words are a giant wall.
I hear it more from women than I do from men.
Brick by brick.
Yeah. And basically, I'm not going to come and talk to you if you have that kind of attitude anyway, because it's written all over your negative body.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about if you're not meeting a stranger and you're in a room, and let's use Starbucks that I might go to 3 times a week at 5 o'clock after work, and I see Frank. That's kind of a boring name.
Yeah.
Biff. I see Biff. I see Biff at Starbucks, and I'm looking at him. I get to know a few things about him just from observing him.
Sit in a cafe somewhere, like you say, or even at the food mart at the mall, and watch people for like an hour and pick up on little things, quirky things that they do, and register that. And you'll find yourself having the ability to do that with virtually everybody you meet, where you'll pick up on something or you'll clue in, and it'll be to your advantage. You'll be able to use that to your advantage.
Yeah, it's a tool.
Yeah, especially if you're negotiating with them. I mean, like in an employment situation or in a business transaction, the more you can pick up on somebody and use that to your advantage. That's the whole thing about dating too, is we do that with our bodies, right? And, you know, the signals are there. You know the temperature. You know whether somebody's feeling cold about you or hot about you almost instantly.
And when someone says, well, I'm not going to meet him at a gym, well, then you're an idiot, because that's the best place. We've talked about that on other shows too. They're half naked. You can tell that they're into fitness, so they take care of themselves. I mean, what more do you want? Right? In a bar area is not the best. A dinner place is okay if you've got a lounge type atmosphere where you can mingle. When we're under pressure, which a lot of us feel when we like somebody, all of a sudden you go, oh God, there he is.
Yeah, you kind of tense up and like, oh, now what do I do?
Get a little sweaty
I'm say
here.
Something stupid, I just know it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what age you are, you're going to feel that. It's like, oh my
God. What am I, 14?
Looking under your arms like, oh God, I got wet spots. We won't go there. So these kind of things are very obvious, and it's okay to be a little shy. Like Sandra brought up a very, very good point, which I actually missed earlier. Yes, about the fact that you can look too perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
You can look unapproachable. So perfect and unapproachable that you're stiff. Like, put it this way. If you want that job, do you expect that job to come and knock on your door and say, would you like a job? They're not going to. You've got to go get it.
Wonderful analogy.
So why wouldn't you do that? Thank you. Thank you, sister.
I know this sounds wrong, but it is a business transaction. You want something, they want something.
Totally.
So if you look at it that way and say, okay, I'm interested in this guy's business, then away you go.
Yeah.
Make the move. Do something.
I'm interested in his basket, too.
Smile. Do something.
Be very, very careful and use your spidey senses. Don't just go home with the first person that acknowledges your smile and your posture. Plain Guy, like to say hi to you.
Yes.
Because you're one of our biggest fans.
Guy. Yes, he is.
It's always positive, too.
He's always positive. He's wonderful. Thank you so much, Plain Guy.
And who was the guy that said he was playing pocket pool while watching us? That guy we need to talk to.
Yeah.